He studied the stars and believed they told him who should die. In 1990s New York, a self-proclaimed prophet began to hunt, leaving behind letters signed with a symbol that haunted America decades earlier. He called himself the Zodiac. But this wasn't California. This was a copy, delusional, obsessive, and destroyed by his own arrogance. Welcome to the Vault Files. We unlock the truth behind the world's darkest criminal minds. If you want to see what others are afraid to uncover, subscribe and open the vault. Heriberto Seda was born in Brooklyn in 1967. Quiet, withdrawn, devoutly religious yet obsessed with astrology. He lived with his mother, dropped out of high school, and spent long nights studying both the Bible and the stars. But those constellations became more than symbols. He began to believe they spoke to him, that they controlled life and death. And in the lines between faith and delusion, something darker was forming. By 1990, Seda found a new scripture, the letters of the Zodiac Killer. He studied every word, every symbol, and convinced himself that destiny had chosen him to finish the story. Between March 1990 and October 1993, 8 people were shot across New York City, each one connected to a zodiac sign. 3 victims didn't survive. There were no witnesses, no clear motive, and no robbery. Just a single .22 shell casing left behind, and silence. Then came the letters, typed on an old machine signed with the crosshair symbol of the zodiac. Each was filled with astrological charts, religious verses, and promises of more killings to come. The press called him the Zodiac Copycat. He called himself the Chosen One. Detectives compared his notes to the original Zodiacs. Same arrogance, same strange phrasing, but weaker. He wanted to be feared, but what they saw was imitation, not intelligence. Forensic linguistics noted inconsistencies, religious obsession, narcissism, astrological patterns. He wasn't the Zodiac reborn. He was a lonely man, desperate to be remembered. Still, the city waited in fear for the next letter, and for 3 years no one could stop him. Then, in June 1996, destiny turned against him. During an argument in his apartment, Seda shot his sister's boyfriend. Police surrounded the building, and a 7-hour standoff began. When they finally broke in, they found a disturbing archive: handwritten charts of the Zodiac, newspaper clippings of every shooting, and the typewriter used for all his letters. He confessed with pride, explaining how he chose victims by their birth signs, how he believed he was proving the power of the stars. But his ego blinded him to the truth. The same symbols he worshipped had led police straight to his door. In 1998, Heriberto Seda was convicted of murder, attempted murder, and assault. His sentence, 232 years in prison. Psychologists described him as narcissistic, detached from reality, and fueled by delusion. He wasn't driven by money or revenge. He was driven by a need to feel powerful, to matter in a universe that had ignored him. He tried to become a legend. Instead, he became a warning, a mirror of how obsession twists identity until it breaks. In the end, the stars he followed only marked his fall. Every copycat believes they can rewrite history, but history remembers the original. and buries the imitator. This was the Vault Files, where the truth is locked away until now.